if there's a guy that actually likes the idea that their partner, woman, wife, or whoever is jealous
or possessive,
I think that shows a kind of weakness in them.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? Because maybe their ego needs stroking all the time, and
instead of their penis.
Yeah, and they need to feel that sense of want. You understand? They need to feel that sense of being needed.
Those people
wanted.
Didn't breastfeed for long enough.
I just don't understand. Like, what? For me, anybody that wants a jealous woman wants noise. I don't understand any man that wants noise.
I even bought noise cancelling headphones so I don't have to deal with noise. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects, welcome to Eloquently Saying Nothing. Season 2, episode number 9. I am the marvelous and majestic Stavros Boss. And in the room with me to co-host the show today, we have Wahala.
What's going on? Since when are people being co-hosts now?
We're all hosts, man.
Alright, fair enough. Co-host Wahala. Wahala's in the building, looking fresh, looking decent.
We have Mr. Wolf.
Yes, sir.
And only Mr. Wolf.
That's right. Only Mr. Word. Yep. Only Mr. Wolf, man. What's happening, people? It's kind of warm in here, isn't it? Yeah.
You're wearing like 4 layers.
I'm wearing 1 layer. Only the one. In fact, the 2.
Okay. We also have Websling in the house.
You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. It's time to shine, episode 9. Your girl likes it on time. What's your boy, Webbs? How we doing, people? Good evening.
Singer.
And last but not least, we have
Jermaine.
We have Simple Simon.
He shall be killed by none of woman born until High Burnham Wood to Dunsinane Hill, Gaza.
You sound
Where did that dub play come from?
Man sounds like a character from Game of Thrones.
That's Shakespeare, my friend.
Yeah, but the way that you just dropped that was like it was.
Shakespeare
All right,
said Gaza at the end.
Yeah, Gaza be said forever. Hold on. Repeat that again. Then what? Let's say that again.
He shall be killed of none. You shall not be killed by any of woman born until High Burnham Wood to Dunsinane Hill, Gaza.
That's it.
Othello.
Macbeth, my friend.
Now say it in pigeon.
They don't think that more. He do juju. They don't think that. They do sham. You know, enter. Anybody where we say now born from woman, no fit kill him until this bush reach that hill. It no go happen.
Damn.
That's it.
What's going on, people?
All right. Let's jump straight into it. Last week was a bit long, so let's jump straight into it.
Says who?
It was good long, it's fine, but on a long thing before we start doing the thing.
That's what the women say.
I'll be honest with
It was
you.
good long.
I'll be honest with you. Last week's show was one of my favorites.
It was fantastic.
Not gonna lie.
I thought it was just alright.
No, it was one of my favorites. Not just because my voice was sounding nice. It's not the same this week, but last week, boy, I don't know what happened last week.
It was a heavily abusive show last week.
Was it?
Yes.
Who got abused?
Myself and Mr. Wolf.
Oh,
Did Mr. Wolf get abused?
that's why I don't remember.
You don't even remember.
I deny everything.
You was cowering in the corner. That's right.
Oh, that's when you call them Jermaine and what's his name again?
And Nokia.
I just do the move from the Matrix, man. I swerve that.
Okay.
You know?
Before we got started, we were talking about the swerve on Wahala's head and face because yes, he's got he has cheated on his barber.
You're telling the public.
He has cheated on his barber, but his barber's gone in, so it's alright. It doesn't matter. But tell us about it,
Boy. Right. So basically, I get my hair cut in an area that's not where I live anymore. So, but I used to live there.
Man's unfaithful, you know.
Nah, listen. Let me explain something to you. Yeah. So I went to go and get my hair cut 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago,
he wasn't there.
to get my hair
He wasn't there. So I rang him. I said, "What's going on, brother? I need to get my hair cut. You about?" He said, "No, he's been sick and he's been ill." And I said, "Okay, fine." I said, so when are you coming back? He says he's not sure. He said he'll get in contact with me. So I said, fine. So then I waited a week again. I was in the area again, so I popped in there to see if he was there again, and again he wasn't there. And I was like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? You're right. He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I said, so when are you coming back? He said, March. Now it's all middle of February. So I looked at my face and I looked like, oppression and depression all in the face when I was looking at my hair. I said, nah, it's too much. I need to get a trim. So I said, you know what? It might be time for me to cheat on my barber. I felt bad on it. I felt bad about it. But then I didn't feel bad about it because man told me March, innit? So I thought, you know what? I would go into this barber shop and see how it goes. So I went and got my hair cut a couple of days ago. Local. The guy was Nigerian, which was a plus. Ooh. And yeah, I think he did an alright job.
Yeah. It's so simple.
No, you was going to say something.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask a very divisive question, but it was going to be divisive. So say what you were going to say.
What I was going to say, you know what? Before the podcast started, I laughed in such a way that made the boys here just laugh at me. And I'll tell you why I was laughing. I'm looking at the lineup of the beard, bruv. You're starting to look like Cisco out here. You're looking like the sweet boy.
What do you
Look
mean?
how he's groomed the beard and the moustache, bruv.
He hasn't groomed the beard and moustache in any way.
My
He's
friend, you've
The
never had it like
moustache.
that before.
The moustache is
I'm telling you that
seriously
from
thin.
now, bruv.
You
The
got a
moustache
pencil
is
thin moustache like your name is Errol Flynn.
Do you know why I know this barber thing is deep and it does sound like it's a proper cheating thing? Because Mr. Wolf said, you've never had it like that before. Like a proper man that got banged like differently. Yeah, never had that there before. I think I look the same. I think I look
You
the
look
same.
different, bro. Straight up.
So
bro.
is it better or is it worse?
You look
Different.
different.
In what way? Because everybody said that. Staff said that as well. He's my
Bro,
own brother. He told me I look different.
You look closer to Cisco than you did before.
What does that mean, bruv?
Closer to Cisco than the uncle.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what I mean. Stavros will say, Wahala's haircuts are not good, usually. So,
Kofi.
no, you know what? What they are is completely average. Yeah, they're not bad. You can't say your haircuts are bad, but they're just completely average. They're not super crisp line up that you look past it and you're like, I wonder whose barber does his because
You got a point.
crisp.
You got a point
So
there, Stan.
this one is not super crisp, but it's just better than average. So I'm like, you don't look like, because for all I've known, you've never had a barber that cuts your hair crisp.
You don't look oppressed
Yeah.
anymore.
You don't look. So this is above average.
Are you
So I'm like,
saying that his hair gets chopped off like a machete?
no. Like I said, it's average. You don't insult it, but you don't look at it and it doesn't reach out to you and say anything.
I've never thought that he's ever been to the barbers before.
Okay,
Wow.
Okay. Let's wheel this back.
You're
now.
not even dissing me. You're dissing Kofi.
This is what's good. Yeah, this is why I was saying I was gonna have a divisive question.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, as you man might know or maybe even guess, like barber's not something I visit in any frequency,
Do
innit?
you want to tell us why?
Because I don't come here, innit?
Modern vampires of the city, wanting blood.
Lucifer, son of the morning.
We're taking it full jar today, boy.
I'm gonna chase you out of her.
By rights, we should have done Son Capleton because that is the original jar.
For real. But what I'm saying though, this is the question I was gonna ask. Yeah, in this barber thing, yeah, would you say, in your experience, if you had this experience, that there is a difference in quality between Caribbean barbers and African barbers?
Oh, he took it there.
Yeah, that's what I did.
All right.
That's what I did.
Let me be real, yeah?
Gaza, Mr. Five.
Let me be real.
Oh,
Let me be real. It all depends,
and what?
on how aft they actually are. Right. Because Caribbean barbers, it seems don't matter if they're born here or born there or whatever, they still seem to give you the same line. But
Is that a high caliber line?
decent haircuts, without a fail. Most Caribbean barbers, if they can barb hair, it's decent. With my people, they can usually, and I'm talking more from back home. The ones that's born here, they can cut hair well, usually. The ones that are born back home, I'm not saying.
Are we sure? Because I'm looking at some of these people back home and their hair's alright, bro.
Bruv, I'm talking about from what I know, yeah? From my experiences and the impression that I've had of these barbers. They cut hair very sharp. Everything's very sharp. But your hairline seems to start.
In Jerusalem.
Yeah, your hairline seems to start
At your is it at your occipital bone?
No, your hairline. It's like your hairline starts from your birth.
This guy said Jerusalem.
No, it does, man. It
10
looks,
BC, you know.
it looks like it's like the hair follicles on the slaves, and he's trying to drag the rest of the hair forward.
Let my people go.
At times, but that's at times. So there's, I'm not saying that they can't cut hair. I'm just saying that where they think, okay, this is the perfect explanation. Yeah, this is a perfect explanation. In fact, it's even very suitable. You know, when you watch the race 100 meters or 200 meters, yeah, and you see Usain Bolt, right?
Yes.
And you see Usain Bolt's near the front.
Yes.
That's where a Caribbean lineup would normally be, at the front, near where the end of your head is. Do you know? You see the race, the people that's usually after Usain Bolt is a bit further behind the line, like a good couple of yards.
I like that.
That's where the Africans decide that they want to stop.
They want to start the line.
They
where-
start the line at the where Usain Bolt would win.
on the 50-yard line and not on the finish line.
Let me forward on for that question, Webbs here.
Oh yeah, because you used to be a
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Hold on a minute.
Shush, bro. I'm asking a question. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
You've been
In relation to barber
You've done
etiquette.
every job under the
In
sun.
relation to barber etiquette.
Are you Mexican?
Sí, señor. Sí, señor.
No Mexicans. No Mexico.
In relation to
Family
barber
guy, baby,
etiquette
family
and
guy.
commitment, does anybody cheat on their barber generally?
People don't usually cheat on their barber. Listen, there's mans that will cheat on their wife before they cheat on their barber. And I know mans that will actually cheat on their wife before they'll cheat on their barber.
So those that get their hair cut here, apart from myself and Simple, would you cheat on your barber?
And Stavros.
I have used
Stavros
a
cuts his own hair.
different
Yeah, you need to see a
barber before.
sometimes.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
But it's not something that is common. Sometimes I shave my head myself, but most of the time I do go to the barber to get groomed. And my barber is very good.
so
but I
do,
will-
you, do you say you get groomed?
I get groomed.
You ain't
you
got no
care to
hair in
explain?
it. What are they gonna cut?
Exactly. What is the groom? Do they just
No, they
oil
do it-
your scalp?
You can see that this is a man that has the hot towel on his face and he gets the beard done.
Me, I don't get that.
Hot
Are
towel
you
on the
sure?
scalp.
I just get a
On the
nice
forehead.
line up. I'm
Do you
gonna
get your
cut all
eyebrows
this-
threaded?
Oh, you bastard.
Sorry, I didn't know you didn't want people to know that. I'm sorry.
I think he does it though.
I didn't.
I think this always does it.
Well, maybe it's my turn this weekend, boy.
I didn't realize you didn't want people to
So
know
when
that.
you get
I'm
when you
sorry.
get the hot towel treatment, do they do the hot towel on your head as well, and then
No,
cream?
but legit they
do
do
they
that.
exfoliate?
They,
as well?
they legit do that though.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm asking.
No, I just get
They don't exfoliate.
You just get a shave.
Just a shave.
Mr. Wolf, are you the kind of man that has your back and crack waxed?
Jesus.
Wow.
Jeez.
I'm just asking because
You're taking. That's some serious grooming.
I'm not the hairy type, bro. You may be, but not here.
Wow, he's firing back, slapbacks.
You
And,
get me?
oh,
Well, any man,
slapbacks.
okay, has any man shaved their chest hair?
No.
I don't need to.
Simple Simon, no.
Have you, Steph?
Do you have a hairy chest?
I haven't.
Webs?
I don't know.
I don't
That's
have
what
hair
I'm
on my
saying.
chest.
Well, neither do I.
Okay, because we went to a podcast the other day or video cast with some young boys, and they were talking about shaving their pubic hairs as well. Does any man in here ever shave their pubic hair?
No.
No.
That's what I thought. No. Real man's up in his bitch.
What's
Wow.
Wow.
But
but what's the reason of shaving your pubic hair?
Bruv, I don't know. It's a young man thing. They wear skinny jeans. It has to fit in it somehow.
Jesus. But why are you like this though?
Bruv,
well,
why are you shaving your pubic
Mr.
hairs?
Wolf has got to be honest.
Oh,
I knew.
Are you serious?
I knew he would be
Let me
what?
finish. Let me finish.
Because your sweet boy
Let me
grooming,
finish.
innit?
Let me
Yeah,
finish.
let him finish. Let him finish.
I've seen only one or two pornos. Only one or two in my life.
Lies.
And some of the guys have shaved their this thing.
that's different.
That's
though.
them. I'm asking
I don't
you
know.
do it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
they're porn actors.
So why?
So the people watching the porn
But did
want to
you
see
do it because
wanna
you
see
saw the
stuff,
porn?
innit?
I don't know. Is that a health thing or
It's to make
is
their
it
penis
just
look
because-
longer in it, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Remember, the hair covers inchage.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's porn got to do with real life?
What do you mean?
You segued into that one.
Yeah,
I'm just
so-
saying that.
Yeah, but
Have you
guys
done it because
follow
you've seen it on a
porn.
porn?
camera
Hang on,
have
wait.
shaved their this thing.
Wait.
But a
That's what I'm saying.
lot of men
That's
follow
it.
porn, innit? A lot of men follow porn,
And that's what I'm
even
saying.
girls
So
follow porn.
some
when-
of the guys may have seen that
Mr. Wolf,
and thought it was the right thing to do.
have you followed suit from porno films?
I've already answered the question.
Have you followed suit from porno films?
Wow, he's
I've
asking
already
like
answered
having
the
a
question.
QC boy.
you lot are gonna go back and forth with this nonsense.
Law and Order, boy.
I don't know
I
how we
have
got to
not.
this. I think we should go to the normal questions.
Possibly.
Okay. Again, we're gonna go to Wahala, and he wanted to talk about Stormzy because he feels it's National Stormzy Week.
It is Murky Friday, as I like to call it
National
today.
Stormzy week.
It is Murky Friday. Today's what's the date today? 24th of February 2017 is Stormzy's day in the UK, as far as I'm concerned. Stormzy took over today. His album came out, Gang Signs and Prayers, and as far as I'm concerned,
Winning.
as far as I'm concerned, Stormzy took over the UK today.
That was the
on
hashtag
lock.
GSAP, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag Murky as well. Always put hashtag Murky. That's the record label. Right, so Stormzy,
Is that independent, that Mercury?
he's independent. That's what I'm trying to say. So Stormzy is an independent artist. He's an independent artist. I think he's about 24.
Are you sure he's
Yeah,
independent?
it's independent. He's on his album label Murky. The album's on Murky.
Too big for the boots.
I don't think he's been signed yet.
All right, you keep going. I'm gonna.
Right,
check.
so so he's brought out his debut album.
Mintry.
Yeah, he's from Ghana as well. So we're respecting Ghanaians today because it's Murky Friday. So
It's the
he
same.
brought out his debut album, as I said, called Gang Signs and Prayers.
Mahuye.
And I've been on Twitter all day, and all day everybody's just bigging up Stormzy. Everyone, like the whole of the UK grime scene is bigging up Stormzy. You got some of the urban. I don't even know if we can call people like Adele. We call it Adele urban. Urban Adele. She's using black music.
Urban Adele.
Is she urban?
Adele spans the circumference of music, I would say.
I think she's.
Are you referring to
an
her
R&B
weight?
singer.
Well, yeah, she is a rhythm and blues singer.
So then leave it as that, man.
She's
But-
a soul singer.
Soul singing and soul singer,
No
but that's still
rhythm
black
and
music, innit? So let's just do it as
Yes,
that, right?
yes.
Let's just say that
I'll
black
go
music. So we
with
got her, we got the ginger one. What's his name? Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran, yeah.
Ed Sheeran. All of them bigging up Stormzy. Everybody in the UK at the moment is bigging up Stormzy. I saw Sway bigging up Stormzy.
Kano, I
Kano
saw
bigging
Kano,
up Stormzy. Skets bigging up Stormzy. All of the grandmas are pushing for Stormzy.
Hang on,
Chip
did you say
pushing for-
skets or skeps?
I said gets.
Oh, gets. No,
Yeah.
you said skets.
I said gets.
Okay.
You actually
Why
said
you-
skits.
Whatever, man. Anyway, they're bigging up Stormzy.
I
yeah?
think you got some skets just picking up. Trying
I'm sure there is as well.
He's nice.
I'm sure there is as well.
to get his wifey mad.
So then he so everyone's and what I liked about that is that the whole of the UK seems to be behind this man, right? And there is something about Stormzy that is very likable. Now I describe Stormzy as that you saw in the playground that you may tell him, you know, behave yourself, don't go and do something naughty. And if he saw your mum walking in the street, he will say hello auntie and he'll greet her nicely and then go and throw a stone at some child somewhere else. But I don't know, it's something about him that everybody seems to have time for him. And he's, from what I know, he's independent, not signed.
Well, I can't see anything that says he's signed anywhere else.
Exactly, Murky record.
So let me ask you a question now.
Yeah.
You've listened to the album, right?
Gang Signs and Prayers, and I listened to it about 4 or 5 times now.
All right. So would you say that the accolades and the respect and the shout outs are deserved?
Yes, I think the album is very good. I think that it's very balanced as well. It's not just a grime album. He sings on it.
It's a gospel album.
Yeah, man, you could say that too. Yeah, you could literally say it's a gospel album because he's talking about a lot about God. He's praising his mum. He's talking about the roads. He's talking about
His mum even prays for him.
his mum giving him a proper after.
I know you're not awake, but
Yeah, exactly. She properly did one blessing, one proper blessing.
Blood of Jesus. Blood of Jesus.
Okay, she did take it that far, but yeah. To be honest, I think the album's worth it. I think it's probably. I'm trying to think it's one of the best UK albums I've heard for a while.
I don't want to be Mr. Divisive, but
You're gonna do. Don't do it. I think you shouldn't do it.
No. Okay. The reason why I'm going to ask you the question is not actually to be divisive, but the question could be viewed as divisive. The reason why I'm asking you this is because I've heard one album and I haven't finished listening to the other. If you had to compare them, metaphorically, not say directly, metaphorically, between Gang Signs and Prayers and Made in the Manor, how would you metaphorically compare them?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'll say both of them is. I'll say both of them is kind of like the same in one way though. It's a body of work. It's not just songs that's dashed together.
Okay, so it's a proper album.
It's a proper album.
Okay,
Both of them are proper albums.
okay.
But for me, Made in the Manor was the best album of 2016 that came out in the UK. I think for me, in the whole of 2016, it may be there's 3 albums of 2016 that I could say that rotates for me being the best albums of 2016. Layers by Royce the 5'9",
Big album.
Big Boy album,
Big album.
Solange's album,
Big album.
I don't even know what the name of Solange's album is. You know,
I still ain't heard it.
something
Big
wrong.
album.
And Made in the Manor.
Okay.
And I'll add one more, two more. It's Mr. Wolf here. I'll add Common's album and
Nah.
this is for me, y'all.
Fair
It's
enough.
and Tribe.
Ooh, Tribe's album came out 2017 though.
Was it
didn't
17?
Beginning of this year, yeah, I'm sure of it.
Tribe. Wicked
You
album.
must go.
But
Tribe was last year.
talking about
Wait, what-
Stormzy, I
Oh
think
yeah, it was November last
Yeah,
year.
it's
it was
last
November.
year.
Yeah, Tribe.
I might,
Yeah,
have,
Tribe.
I might even
Brad
throw
album.
in De La Soul's album.
De La Soul's got a lot of props for that album, but for me, Solange, Layers, Made in the Manor. Made in the Manor is personal for me though. Made in the Manor is personal. It touched me because it was a proper East London album. It was made for East London.
In the first verse of the album, he was talking about pie and mash, jellied eels, Cray Brothers, gangsters from down the road.
Your pom pom smells like the A13 Becton exit.
Have you smelled that exit?
Yes, because I'm from East.
Jesus.
And only East man I understand that lyric for
real.
Pussy and rum, that's alright. For limbs.
And that is another one of my favorite bars.
Wicked.
And so for me, Gary Skank is. You don't understand how many times I listen to Gary Skank. Like
You listen to that in the gym, though, innit?
I listen to it
When I'm in the gym, that is an album that I played along with Royce the Five Man.
Let me tell you something. There was a time when I had a chest session that I was doing, yeah, and my chest sessions usually take me an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes if I go in proper, yeah. And I went in there one day, and all I listened to was Gary Skank throughout the whole thing. That's an hour and 45 minutes of the same song. The only time I've ever done that is Skepta's freestyle on Westwood, the original one. I used to go into every gym session and only play Skepta's freestyle for the whole gym session.
Can we just agree that Grime is doing well right now? It's doing very well.
I prefer
really
Grime to hip hop right now.
Chivalrous last year, I really enjoyed the whole Chip getting at everybody movement. I think he battered everyone.
Oh, Chip's
and
beast.
his EP was Power Up, I think it was called.
I haven't heard it.
His EP is wicked.
I know everybody keeps, and I haven't heard. I don't know why I haven't
Back
heard
to
it.
front, wicked. So me, Stavros is not the biggest Grime fan, but I'm definitely getting more into Grime for some reason as I'm getting older. Why did it take to me to get to my mid-30s before I started getting into Grime? I don't know, but I'm here now, and Chip is up there as my favorite. I think he's my favorite.
This is what's odd, right? Simple Simon used to listen to Grime when Grime was coming up. Yeah, so like all the Dizzies and all them life stories. Like I got cassettes right now of sessions from them, and there's man that have died in the scene that like used to spit, then all they've actually literally died. There's man that even left the scene and found God. Shout out Monster was the way. But like,
And ones that have gone to jail.
ones that have gone to jail and come out and still gone back into grime. Some have gone to jail, come out and stop doing grime, start doing rap and all them kind of thing. Like there's been a whole.
Some are still there, and they're doing interludes on Stormzy's album.
Crazy T.
You see what I'm saying? It's like it's so for me. Like grime has been like I was there like virtually in the very early stages when it was like really beginning and stuff. All these Tinchy Strider. When Tinchy Strider came out, I didn't like Tinchy Strider as a grime MC. I didn't like him.
Dang, 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 dang,
I still
dang,
don't think
dang.
Tishy's all that good. I remember when man like Wiley was still in Pay As You Go.
Yeah, for real.
When Wiley was still in Pay As You Go, Wiley's been in
Taking it
every crew.
Wiley's done his dirty work. Man.
He's done his job.
Done his work.
I give him that.
Godfather
made his
for
money.
real.
And
I
made his
give
money.
him that, but like for now, I don't know. Grime now, I still listen to it. I've got love for it because
But-
the areas that they came from were my areas as well. Like I got family in Tottenham.
Is there a but?
There is no but really. It's like I don't know.
Is there a J-Lo?
I've grown with it. J-Lo ain't got no but.
Ooh.
It's added.
I don't understand the J-Lo thing myself.
Well,
But anyway,
I was trying to think of a button, but all I can think of is my wife, so I didn't want to say that. So.
Is it?
I like that.
Pussy or rum is a right of a real MCs.
Yo.
Should I even listen to the podcast?
To be honest, don't she?
I can big her up all I want.
Okay.
But with the baby now, you know. Oh, and that's a topic actually. In fact, let's just flip it because we've spoken about grime.
For real.
yeah,
on.
with the baby now, you know, she doesn't
I
have
didn't
as much
speak
time
about it.
about grime.
No, I never.
Go for it, man. Go
It's
for it.
okay, you can-
I never.
I never.
Oh,
spoke
I don't think
about
we
it.
stopped that topic well either. I think we had more to say, but guys.
Talk then.
No,
man.
no. Look, Mr. Wolf is a music man, so anything that sounds good, I will listen to. And one question that I did want to pose to the man them here is that what is the fundamental difference, for those that don't know, between grime and hip hop? Because some of the people from hip hop would say that this is just a body of music that has come from hip hop and it's just a different sound. So speak on it.
It is hip hop.
It is hip hop, isn't it? It's just a different sound.
It's like trap.
Okay.
So no, trap is part of hip hop, but it's trap music. It comes from a certain area. It comes from a certain region.
Is trap from hip hop or from R&B?
What, trap music?
Trap is from hip hop.
It's from hip hop. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but again, okay, so
There's a lot of singing
crunk
going
as
on
well.
so
Nah, trap is from hip hop.
here's what I'm gonna say, right? With regards to the comparisons you've made now, I guess grime is kind of an offshoot of hip hop.
There's no kind of
But
about it.
I would say it's closer to hip hop than trap is. If that makes sense. And the reason why I say that is because hip hop, if you're talking about hip hop from the point of view that we were talking about, where it was about lyrics,
It started out in the park.
and it was
The background, the
yeah.
living,
If you're talking about that,
the struggle.
yeah, if you're talking about that, then grime is a lot closer to hip hop than the trap is, because trap is not really.
Trap is tight.
No, but
G.
trap.
Isn't trap regional?
Yeah, trap is, that's their area. That's how they behave in their areas. Trap music started from, I would say, probably
tight
Atlanta,
jeans.
Yeah.
and then it spread out to everywhere else. So there's other people that's doing things that's trap, but it's not their culture. Whereas in Atlanta, that's how they behave. That's how they rap. That mumble thing. That's how they talk. Like I was listening on a I was listening on a podcast, and it made me
Outkast?
It made it quite interesting. Yeah, what you think that Outkast is the only people in Atlanta?
No, but
there's other people in Atlanta.
But does trap music represent Atlanta, boy?
Atlanta now, you have to remember
just the
Outkast.
sound, innit?
Outkast came out how many years ago?
It's true.
This is how they sound now in Atlanta. But somebody said something the other day, and I was listening.
Hollywood Cult.
I was listening, and I forgot it was which rapper it was. In fact, it was Killer Mike. That's it. And they said to Killer Mike, "Did you know that what's that guy's name? Designer, when he made Panda, wasn't from Atlanta?" And he said straight away, and because everybody thought he was Future for one, because he sounds just like Future. And everybody thought it was from Atlanta, especially because he kept on mentioning Atlanta. And the Killer Mike said, "I know that it wasn't from Atlanta straight away." And he was like, "Why?" He said, "Because what he was saying wasn't Atlanta slang. The way he was saying it wasn't the way Atlanta people would say it. He was just sounding like a person that was wanting to imitate Atlanta." And I think that's how you have to understand that that's their music. Grime is our music.
For real.
We this, when I say ours, I mean not just UK. I mean our generation's music.
Yeah.
So you're saying that if Drake wears Stone Island and says certain words, you know straight away he's not from the UK.
He's not from the UK.
He's not from Brum.
He's not the road man he wants to be. But as far as I'm concerned, I like the fact that he's following the grime movement. I like the fact that he's taking his time out to say, yes, I big up Skepta. The reason why I say that is because we need to forget about those mans and do our thing, because our thing is ours and it's good. And if you keep going and keep pushing it, eventually the rest of the world will see that. We don't need to be following other people.
I'll be honest with you, in the early days, the fact that people didn't like grime made me like it more as well. Because I could relate to a lot of the stuff as well. And again, like I said, the way where the big crews were coming from, like East and North London and that. Like I got family in all those areas, so I'm always in all those areas and all that kind of stuff. So I could relate to a lot of what they were saying, like off the cuff straight away. So for me, I don't know, man. I don't think I'll ever let that die. If I'm being honest.
There's a passion
What's
about
that
grime.
Dizzy Rascal's first track?
I love you.
That's it.
But was that grime or was that garage? Because I'm a garage baby.
It's a mixture of the two.
It's almost
There's
a
nothing
crossover.
baby about you, by the way.
Oh, whatever.
It's almost a crossover.
It is a crossover,
It's a
kind of.
mixture of the
Yeah.
two. It is.
At the beginning, he was there with Wiley. But I think that's, see, for me, I think that's still more garage.
Because you can see
know?
the tipping point within that.
Yeah,
And if you follow
yeah.
the album through, then you hear the nuances.
You know that Boy in the Corner album? I think that was one of the first albums that I ever bought that I knew the lyric to every single song before I'd
getting
heard the album.
Yeah.
Tell them, Boy in the
Okay.
corner, get saluted. And this is why I like
Mixtape-
Stormzy.
Mixtapes.
This is why I like Stormzy. Because Stormzy is
South London boy.
He's a new breed, yeah? He's a new breed of
And
grime.
he's got that old.
But he pays homage to the older man.
Yeah.
He tells you,
Large up Stormzy.
Oh,
but
Large up
that's a
South
true
London.
artist,
man. Yeah,
He's
he
a proper
told you-
South London boy. You know what I mean?
he'll tell you that, you know, he's talking about boys in Boy in the Corner. He'll tell you about when he had gigs talking the hardest. He'll tell you about all the things. But in the lyrics, he's talking about. He tell you about when he heard these tunes, and you can see that this guy grew up on it. So he's like the offshoot of these mans. He's like the child. Somebody called him the Prince of Grime, and I said, you know what? Yeah, he might be the new Prince of Grime.
Who would you put as king?
Wiley's always gonna be king of grime.
Dizzy.
No one can be king of grime apart from Wiley. Wiley is king of grime.
And the best?
The best is Kano by far.
Kano's a G.
K.A.
Straight OG.
Kano's the best. If you want, see, this is the thing. It depends on how you look. It's like hip hop. For me, Jay-Z is by far the best rapper that ever lived. Yeah. But if somebody says to me they prefer Nas, I'll say you're stupid. But I get why they prefer Nas. Yeah. Same thing with me. I think Kano's the best grime MC. But if somebody tells me Gets is the best, I'm not arguing with that. Because lyrically, Gets will eat everyone that's on the road. Gets will eat everyone. If somebody told me they prefer Chip, I'm going to say, you know what? I got no problem with that. Because Chip, again, can eat most MCs. I still think Gets will take Chip out. Personally. Are you mad? Are you mad? Sorry, for me, I think Gets would take him out. That's me personally. And you notice Chip goes at every man. You're never gonna Gets. You get me?
Not many people.
They're veterans.
Not many people go at Gets though.
Who's gonna go at Gets? For one, Gets has got a temper. We know this already. And for two, Gets will eat you alive.
He went at them man that did the Soul Solid thing.
Yeah, he went at them, man, and that was just because they even paid homage to him. And he still went at them. But yeah, for me, that's me. I think Kano's the best. I also think Wretch might be my second favorite. Actually.
Can we go around and find out favorite or best grime MCs around the table, please?
And then we'll cut it. Cut it.
Real good. I don't know.
Oh, this is hard for me, man.
Are we saying top three? Top what?
Just whatever, man.
It's difficult, man.
Pick your best or pick your top three, whatever. Pick your best and then the favorite. I don't know.
All right, I'm saying Wahala's saying Kano, Wretch.
Wahala said enough. So
And this man cut me off. You bastard.
Oh, it's hard work. Simple sign. I can't even answer this right now. You know, like because of so many of them that I've come up under. It's mad. It's properly mad. Like for me, if it's an excitement, I got different MCs for different things. If it's excitement, then D-double all day long. All day long, because I know that it's gonna be a million wheels. You get me? Exactly. It's gonna be a million wheels.
The kid from now.
Trust me.
Double, you know. Let's take it back.
Trust me. It's gonna be a million wheels. That's why I know that I'll definitely. Oh man, and then the rest. Oh, it's too much. I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it.
Bro, just do it, man.
I can't do it.
do it.
I can't do it.
You're weak. You're weak.
Do it.
I can't do it. Skeppy as well. Oh, come on, man.
See, for me,
I'm feeling
Skepta.
Skepta.
Nah, Skepta's a beast when he's ready, bruv.
Yeah, I like him, but he's
Do you
not
know what I
here.
like about Skepta? Yeah. If you want to get technical and if you want to break down lyrics and all the rest of it, he probably isn't as technical as some of the other guys. But you know what I like about Skepta? It don't matter what happens. If he does a lyric in 1973, you will spit that lyric in 1993 and still love it. Still love it. Exactly the same way. That's what I like about
Skepta's
it.
got bars, man.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Temps.
You like Temper T?
Of course I like Temper T.
Or are you putting him in your top?
No.
About to say.
Of course not. But Temper T, I do enjoy a bit of Temper T. It's like a guilty pleasure, isn't it? Temps. Especially seeing as he's Ghanaian.
The thing about it is the grime MCs that I like are all they all have irregular rhythm, if that makes sense.
Well, you haven't even said who you like.
So okay, I like Gets
Yes.
because he'll throw a million words into a bar, yeah, and they will leave no space. But if you listen to everything that he's saying and you follow him, I used to listen to him when he used to spit really fast, and people used to say, "What are you saying, bro? I don't even know what you're saying." So he's been hard from day. I like him. What's his name again? D-double. I like D-double because he can set your dance. I like. I like Dizzy Rascal because his flow is completely his grime flow was completely off. Like it was a mad
Ratchet.
Yeah, I used to love Rasket. I used to love it. I don't know. There's too many of them. I can't.
Webs, you've been quiet.
I know, I was thinking about this. For me, it's all about the P's and Q's, standardly.
Kano.
K.A.
That's it.
You know. Say
Definitely Wiley. And Boy in the Corner days for Dizzy.
Yeah, Dizzy was.
All right.
Definitely.
Take time, pussy cleat. Summarize, separate leg from feet.
There you go.
Jesus.
But also, it's not about my culture; it's my religion, innit? You get me,
Mr. Wolf.
I'll keep it simple.
Bob?
Bob Marley.
No, it's Kano. Simple thing.
Wow, so we got
I like sour salad.
3 Kanos around the table.
Kano's an animal, man.
All right.
It was there, bro.
We got one undecided, but he's given a list of some of his favourites. And Stavros is saying the streets. So let's move on.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mr. Skinner. I wasn't sure what to put
Is he
Mr.
Grime,
Skinner,
though?
you know? Yeah, that's the
Mr.
thing.
Skinner is Grime, then he's my favourite Grime eyes. If you were to call him Grime, I'm not gonna argue about it because it's not an argument I need to get into. I just feel that if you allow Mike Skinner, aka the streets, to be put in the category of Grime, then he is the best Grime artist because I'm a lyricist and he has the best lyrics. Better than all the other people you said, whether they be
What?
Yes, he's got better lyrics than Kano.
So you
He's
know
got better
something
lyrics
right
than
now.
Wiley. He's got better lyrics than Chip or Stormzy or whoever.
But the problem is he can't flow.
But has he got better lyrics than Gets, though?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I don't think you're sure, you know.
Yes. Yes.
I did come to this.
Could it,
So you know
Yeah,
something? I would actually have to co-sign Stav, but only in pencil.
and so
Only
could
in pencil
be-
because
so it could
it's
be
where you
erased.
it's where you place him. Do you place him as Grime?
No,
If-
you
if
don't.
he's Grime.
Yeah, but you don't. So.
Listen, original pirate material
It's the
is the
baddest
best album of the 90s. Full stop. Any genre.
What?
Or is
Better
it, sorry,
Reasonable
not,
Doubt.
sorry, it's the 90s. Sorry, it's the noughties. It's not the 90s. is
Better
it?
than what did you
Is
say?
it better reason without?
It's the noughties. That's what I just
Okay.
said. Sorry.
It's better than Life After Death.
It's the.
Raised it up.
In the category. In that
It's in the
category.
noughties, yeah. And in
Say.
between 2000 and 2009, the best album, any genre,
Better with forever.
any genre is original pirate material by the streets.
Better than Blueprint.
Any
Wow.
genre.
Can I ask
The
everybody
best
out there?
It's actually won that accolade as well as the best album of the noughties.
Can I
Full
ask
stop.
the people that listen to the ESN podcast
Google it.
to either at us on Twitter at ESN podcast
Yeah, please.
Google
do.
it.
or email us at esnpodcast@gmail.com and let us know your thoughts on that what Stav just said. What do you think is the best album of the 10s?
Stav, not
The
even
noughties, sorry, the noughties.
not even Ellie. Just Google.
Google me, man. How about that? Cash me outside. So we are going to talk about the next thing. And the next thing is, I'm just flinging this out there now. So if people don't want this, because this is my question and I'm tossing them in there, you told me not to send them first. So what's the best restaurant you've been to? Or what would you suggest somebody go to for what reason? So if you're going for a date or if you're just going out with your mans, what's the best restaurant you've been to?
Boy,
Is it even in this country?
that's the hard question to
That's a
ask,
hard
man.
question.
Yeah, but are we talking about what food?
That's the thing. If you decide, what's the best restaurant you've been to? Best experience you've had?
I don't think I can answer this.
You know, the thought popped into my head, and I just wrote it down quickly, and I said, "Let me ask the man's then," because it's quite interesting. Because I know Wahala's been to tons of restaurants. He didn't get that big for nothing.
Simple Simon. Hellshire Beach in Jamaica. There is the thing about it. This is what smashes it. It's not one of them restaurants where it's got like this Michelin star chef business going on. It literally is like a front on the beach,
Okay, can I ask you a
and
question?
the man roasts the fish. They show you the fish that you want. They catch it wherever, and then they roast it for you.
You just pick it out. This
Yeah,
one,
yeah, but want that one, and fling in some of this and some of that.
So,
And
it's a Caribbean restaurant. It's in Jamaica, but
in
it's a
Jamaica.
Caribbean restaurant.
Yeah. No, it's like it's basically the fishermen,
It's not a fish and chip shop, is it?
the fishermen who go out and catch the fish or what have you.
Gaza Messiah.
Also set up like it's effectively little shops on the beach.
Okay. So how long does it take them before they tell you they ain't got nothing?
They don't.
Me nah have it.
Bedging.
Can I have water? Me nah have water.
Bedging. The tide that go out. Me not go out.
I don't like none of you. Gaza from
Can I have? No, when I have it. Can I have? When I have it.
Come on, my shop bedroom. Come off the beat.
Can you take my button? We not want your money. We not have it.
Sit there.
The fish that you just took up. I see fish. You see fish? Where I see fish? What fish I see?
Man's on mine.
I gotta be honest though, it's Mr. Wolf.
That fish, my wife.
I've been to a few Caribbean restaurants of late, and the customer service has been pretty good. You know.
I don't say the customer service has to be bad.
No.
Never have none.
I'm just saying the general consensus is that the customer service is not good.
Which
You
restaurants
understand?
did you go to that was good? Give them a shout out.
One's in South London.
Yeah, big
If you say Turtle Bay, I'll shell you. Trust me.
We're gonna move on to that at some stage, I hope. But
Do it
hell
now,
no.
man. Do it now.
I would say Healthy Eaters in Brixton, and there's a couple others that I don't know the names of them, but they're in the Brixton area, Tulse Hill, Streatham, Thornton Heath.
The immigration zone, is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking about lovely South London, baby.
What Mr. Wolf will do is he'll take note once he's driving around those areas or he goes into those establishments again. I've been into one with you the other day. Is that
Yeah,
that
but
one of them?
unfortunately they've moved on. You know,
Wow.
the guy decided to do something else with his life, and his food. He moved into a healthier type of Caribbean
Aita.
food. Yeah, and then he kind of moved.
Is that what it's called? Am I right? Is that
No.
Aita?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Man just told me no, you know.
I don't know.
So why I say no? Say you don't
No, I
know.
thought that you meant that was the name of his establishment.
I recently came into Trinidad Roti Shop. There's one. There's one in Stoke Newton called Roti Stock.
Oh, okay.
When you know about this place. Oh my days! I went in there, but because I'm on this give it back to the community thing, yeah. And I find that whenever I want to eat a food, Wahala can tell you this as well. Whenever I want to eat a food, I'll normally end up eating rubbish in it, and I will spend the £10-15 on whatever the rubbish is. I thought to myself, let's put it back into the community in that. And I pass this roti stock place all the time, so I thought, let me just go in there. I went in there and I got a simple thing, just a roti without chana and pumpkin roti. Man, put the pepper sauce on there, whatever. I swear to you, when I bit into this thing, my life changed. No, I went there on a Friday, and I went there that Friday, I had been there every single Friday since, and we're talking 3 months later.
And he's
That's
not,
good.
and I'm sure he's not telling his wife.
Customer services.
Wait.
I'm sure he's not telling his missus he's eating outside. Coming in the house.
Let me, it's Webster. Let me put this into context. You know when you bit into the roti,
Yeah.
did it remind you of that scene in Ratatouille
Well, my man was like,
when he went straight back to childhood?
I still haven't. I still need to show you, man, the Nigerian in Ratatouille, but don't worry, man. There's a Nigerian chef in Ratatouille. Trust me.
What I was saying is that Mr. Wolf will tweet out or Instagram these shops to promote them in his own time when you
I
remember.
will do that without a doubt. And to answer the question,
Yes.
back in the day,
Yes.
I think it was like my first serious girlfriend, to be honest.
Yes.
She took me out for my birthday.
Was that the Last Supper?
Shut up, your mouth. She took me out for my birthday.
I'm thinking about roti now. You know?
And this restaurant was called, and certain man will know, who love their Thai food as well. This place was called the Blue Elephant. Now there was a blue.
You knew it was coming. The blue
Say
elephant.
what you please, but this place was in Fulham, and certain man that are listening to this.
Oh yeah, I went to
will
that
know.
place. I went to that
Okay,
place.
the experience for me as a 19, 20-year-old at the time, or however old I
You
was.
thought you were in the Ritz, innit?
Listen, mate, this woman dined me well. So when you go in
Hold
there,
on.
Hang on, what's
Hold
the
on.
experience?
She dined you.
it was my birthday, bruv. So she kind of treated me.
Oh my god. This man loves to be treated, you know.
Well, why not?
It's my birthday.
was
Why
my
wouldn't
birthday.
I want to
That's
be?
what I'm saying.
I want to be pampered.
That's what
I
I'm
want
saying.
you to rub my face.
So we're going in there. The customer service is great, and you're walking over little bridges, waterfalls, big fishes are going underneath, and all sorts. And the food was excellent. The starter, the
Who
main-
took her there before she took you?
God knows, but she said it was a recommendation.
Because mum and dad didn't take her there. innit?
She said it was a recommendation.
Yeah, of course. Of
But
course.
that is a question that a lot of people pose, because I've got a few restaurants that I can recommend as well. There's one in Highbury, and there's into near Upper Street called Almeida. That's a nice restaurant.
Almeida is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
attached to the theatre.
what's the other one? I can't think of the other one now. But yeah, man, There's a few nice restaurants out there.
I don't know if I can answer this question still.
Stavros can't
It's a
answer it.
difficult
I'll tell you what question. What
And,
restaurant I like.
you've been to more. You two have probably been to more
I've been to
nice
a lot.
establishments
I've
than
been to so many
the
restaurants.
Mr. Wolf has.
But I think one of my favorite restaurants.
It's a Kalish, isn't it?
Kalish.
Nah, I'm not even taking it to the
Kalish.
dead man there. One of my favorite restaurants is probably Yum Yums.
Kababish.
Yum Yums.
Yeah, I like Yum Yums, man. When it first came out.
Yeah, well, I had a moment with Yum Yums for real.
When it first came out, Yum Yums was the shit. You had the water fountain and all them thing there.
Yeah.
Yum Yums used to be a one. I don't know about now. I haven't really been back there now. It's now it's got another one now as well. It's got two now. It's got one in Wolverstone now as well.
And they do like takeaway, innit?
Yeah.
Or whatever, delivery.
And it's not just about the food; it's about the experience. as
Yeah,
well.
they used to be able to sit in the corner on the mats and stuff like that. Yum Yums used to be good. You know what? It probably still, and they had good cocktails as well. I don't drink alcohol, but I used to drink the mocktails there, which was really, really nice. So I could potentially say that Yum Yums was one of my.
Maybe you're just used to it now, innit? And
Yeah, it might be that because a lot of people that have been to Yum Yums say that it's fantastic. In fact, Gordon Ramsay gave it like one massive review when it first came out as well. I think Yum Yums is good. I'm not saying it's one of the top restaurants I've been to, but I like Yum Yums. I just can't think of restaurants. I've eaten so many. I'm so fat. I've eaten so much food now. I don't know where I'm eating again.
Turtle Bay. Webbs, can you think of anything?
Nando's,
We'll,
innit,
we'll
bruv?
get to Turtle.
No.
Did man say Nando's?
Nando's straight
Hey,
up.
Nando's has got many a date, you know.
Peri Peri chips is the one.
805, man.
Bro,
No,
Perry Flamer.
in all seriousness, it's a hard one, but I will say Gallipoli, which is on Upper Street. It's where are these people from? Moroccan style restaurant. And when I was in Egypt and when I was in South Africa, I went to two fantastic restaurants. In Egypt, I had a lamb shank that was just to die for. It was serious.
Who sounds like they're stroking
It's
themselves?
me, man. It's Walla, man.
It was the lamb shank.
As soon as he-
As soon as he heard the lamb shank, my man just started to stroke his things, you know. I wanted to bust on that over.
But lamb shank does have like a ring to that term. The lamb shank.
Bare meat.
Like, madam, would you like the lamb
There was
shank?
one time that
The
my
meat was so
Oh
succulent.
yeah, exactly.
It just came off the bone nicely, like when you take a silk dress off a woman when it comes off the shoulder.
Oh,
That's how it came.
I like
down.
that. I like that analogy.
dirty.
Yes.
Behold.
A lady. A shank. But when I went to South Africa, I had some seafood by the beach. I can't remember the name of the beach, but it was near Table Mountain.
Can we just establish this dude is just stunting? Like,
He
yeah,
is.
when I went here, when I
Well,
went
you
there.
know,
He never went
international,
Peckham, you know.
international man of mystery. But yeah, South Africa seafood. Jeez.
Lovely.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Webbs, you know, because some of the best food I ever ate was on an all-inclusive holiday at beaches in Dominican Republic. Their restaurant was bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Mexico as well when I went there. But what I will say quickly.
You been Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
didn't
went
even
Mexico
know.
before, innit?
Hey, you know that?
Yeah, I get
I want to quickly just interject one
Excuse
more time.
me.
You know the calf that was at the bottom of the road where we stayed in
Brazil?
in Rio.
Yeah.
That calf was nice.
Yes, they said the nice acaberry or whatever thing I had.
Yeah, that acai berry thing.
The Brazil.
Aye.
One more shout out that I'll give is one restaurant in Upper Street again. It's called La Petite Aubergine.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
La
I've been there.
Petite Aubergine, and
I know
it. I think the restaurant is okay.
La Petite
La
Aubergine.
Petite Aubergine, but it's the meal that I had. This specific meal was duck, rested on spinach.
He said man to rest
It was
Like he's disqualified to be saying that type
You
of
get me,
movement.
bro?
Like he's qualified to say that the duck was arrested.
It was.
It wasn't placed, you know?
It was resting on this spinach, this thing,
Like the
and
duck
it.
was just like this.
I'm telling you, the duck was chilling, you know, with shades on,
my
and it was resting on the
The duck
spinach.
was
And let me
chilling
tell you something:
with shades on.
the spinach was so good. That in itself is probably one of it. I would say in the top 3 or top 4 meals that I've had in any restaurant out on door.
Spinach sauce is doing it.
Okay,
Mussels for starters as well.
okay. Not saying that any of us man would, but let's say death row last meal.
I already know. I'll take for what? Okay, so I can just have whatever I want.
Yep, last meal.
Okay, then I want jollof rice, moi moi,
Ghanaian jollof, yeah.
That's like, you might as well just kill me with that.
It's your last meal.
Hold on. So I want jollof rice.
Would you like to be hanged, the electric chair, injection, or Ghanaian jollof?
And you know I'm still gonna take everything else. But all right. So I want Nigerian jollof. I want moi moi from the leaf.
That's it.
From the leaf.
That's right.
From the leaf. That's it. I want.
Just listen to this guy.
I thought about. I want jerk chicken. I don't want boiler chicken. I want lamb. I want custard and apple pie or crumble, and I want salad.
That's how Nigerians order things. I want
salad, and I want gizzard.
All right.
And soya,
Jesus.
and I'll eat all of it before I die.
And he would.
It's his last meal, man. Why not?
Trust me.
So who's next?
Wolf.
Oh man. I would have a portion of pounded yam and egusi. There's no doubt about that. So I'll have some pounded yam and egusi. I'll mix it up just like what Hala did. I'll have some soya, some beef soya. I'll have some fish. The biggest fish that you can think of. Nice large fish. You know them chunky fat ones with, you know, the kind of niceness inside. So
You sound like it's a woman.
oh yeah, you know, now, you know,
He's got breast.
you know. So I'll squeeze it a little bit and then prise it open and go right in.
Are we
One
talking
time.
about fish? Or
We are
ass?
talking about fish, and it may as well be a backside for me because I love fish that much. And I think, yeah, cake and custard. Not sure which one, but it has to be ambrosia. Devon only knows.
Amala,
Oh my god.
okra stew with plantain on the side.
Could I forget plantain?
I want the lamb shank again. The succulent lamb shank that just slides off the bone.
Not the Nigerian meat, no?
No,
This is not just any lamb shank.
this is Webb's lamb shank.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Keep going.
I will have smoked salmon. Definitely smoked salmon.
My mum loves that.
A little bit of jollof on the side, just for the sake of it. And a cheeky Nando's.
Add that in there, brother. I was thinking of MacD's myself too, you know. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Fried
Simple.
escovitch snapper.
Big.
Croca monica.
More fish.
Oha soup with pounded pudding yam. Pumpkin and chana roti. I can even see the food. Cuttlefish fish cakes. There was a restaurant called the Floating Lotus that used to be, yeah, around where's that place called again? Nah, not Docklands.
No. In Richmond.
Limehouse. Yeah, that around that area. Yeah. That as a starter, yes, I need it in my life, and I don't really eat dessert, but it would have to be an apple crumble, especially made by my aunt.
I want to add fried dumpling and puff puff to mine as well, please.
Oh my god, fried dumpling.
And festival.
Yes.
Listen, you see what Hala.
3 varieties of the
I'm-
same thing.
I won't lie.
Staff Ricky gone.
I would just go and say whatever Wahala is eating, can I just have that?
I need to add my
And
dessert.
I'll be satisfied.
I didn't add my dessert. I will have
Puff,
the
puff.
sponge pudding with the golden syrup on it. Melted golden syrup. Yeah, I love that. I'm sorry.
Guys, Steph.
And there was something that I had.
That's budget dessert.
It is budget dessert, but it's nice.
That's
Sometimes
his level.
the
That's
budget
Jermaine's
tastes
level.
Oh my days.
Jelly and ice cream.
Jermaine. Go on.
We'll have fish and chips, mate.
Stavros
We don't
will
care.
have
Loaf of bread.
Bread and water.
If Stav doesn't have bread on his last meal, then he's not being real to himself. He's not being real to
With
himself.
some peanut butter on there. as
Custard
well.
creams.
can I just say I'm surprised none of you said dodo.
He said
I said
he said
plantain.
fried
No,
plantain.
you said plantain. You
I
didn't
said
say dodo.
plantain, no said dodo.
It's Jermaine anyways, doesn't matter. So Stavros will either have one or two things. It will either be
Custard creams.
a meal that my wife cooks, just let her choose. She knows what her husband likes.
Ooh.
Or quarter pounder with cheese meal from McDonald's.
Have it.
You see? I'm telling you, McD's will be in a lot of man's. It's crack.
Fuck that, boy.
McD's
Are
is
you having
crack.
onions on the quarter pounder?
Listen, I'm gonna die. What do I care what I'm eating, man? Just send me to death quickly, man.
That's crack food, bro. That's
No,
what
but
I
it's
call
crack.
it. Crack food, man.
You eat McDonald's, you can't stop eating it.
That will stop the lethal injection from taking hold.
The fries will preserve your blood.
This is the guy that's talking about having amala when he on his laugh. They all think that you're dead before you even get to the place.
Because I have the itis. I'm like, yeah.
What's the next question, bro? Okay. All right, there's a film coming out soon called Get Out, and it's a horror film where a black man goes.
Oh, yes.
And he's you know, I saw the trailer and I thought it was just like one of these viral things. I didn't actually believe it was going to be real. So basically, a black man's dating a white woman, and she takes him
To her
to her
hometown.
parents to see her parents, and just as they're going, I believe he asks, "Oh, so did you tell him I'm black?" And she's like, "No, why should I?" He's like, "You didn't tell him I'm black." So basically, they get there, and then it turns into a horror film. I haven't seen the film. The trailer kind of shows what it is. So if you want to see the trailer, by all means do that. But it just brought to mind, what is it when do you guys have any stories or do you have any issues meeting the in-laws? Because me, Stavros, I haven't spoken a lot today. When it comes to in-laws, they all love me. Or anybody, when it comes to meeting parents of somebody I'm dating, I'm a legend, as per usual, and they all love me. I just want to know, is it something that you feel worried about? Because you hear a lot of this where I'm worried, what's going on? I feel, what should I do? What should I wear? Am I going to say the right thing? Am I going to come across right? I don't have these thoughts. I don't have these worries. I don't have these views. They will love me or they're stupid. That's just how I feel. It's very simple.
You know what? As much as I'm
Your
laughing,
mom and dad is stupid.
as much as I'm laughing, I'm very much like Stab because I just don't care. Like literally, I don't care. I'll go and meet a parent, and I know I'm a good person. So if you find an issue with me, that is your problem, not mine. That's how I always see it.
Self-confidence.
It's simple Simon here. Well, I have to back that 110%. Like, I've had situations before where like the girl's like, "Oh, I don't know how my parents are gonna be." I'm like, to be honest with you, I don't really care, innit? I don't business, innit? That's just it. So yeah, like you said, you know who you are, and that's it.
I don't disrespect them. I don't expect them to disrespect me.
I
you know?
know who I are. Yeah, because I've had situations where, for instance, you go to certain families and they say, "Listen, you have to eat the food if they offer it." It's rude to say no. If I don't want to eat your food, I'll tell them no. I've told them no, and they're like, "No, you must eat." No, I don't have to eat because either I'm full or what you're offering I don't like. Well, you don't. No, I don't like it. I've had food in people's houses where there's way too much salt. I tell them, "Is this how much salt you put in your food?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, I can't eat that. I said, "You people get catching diabetes, fam." No, it's not me. I'm not
Your
eating-
daughter, don't kill me.
You get me? I'm not doing it. So I got no problem because, and you know what happens? The respect comes through because they realize this dude is
You are who you are.
Yeah. So if my daughter seems to like this dude and he says X, Y, Z and he's showing this, well, he's coming to me and I might not like the fact that he refused my food, but the fact that he was honest about it shows me that this dude is at least a man of he's a stand-up kind of guy. And that's what. And once you get to that point where you're an adult and you have a child that's old enough to be dating, you can appreciate those values in somebody that is dating your child, or you're an idiot, like I said. So Webbs.
Yeah, I'm of the same mind. I don't really care what you think of me. I know that your daughter holds me in high regard, so I'm fine. I will share a story where I met aunties. I didn't meet mum and dad. I met mum and the sisters of a then girlfriend, and they bombarded me with questions. And I think with my charm, I managed to just charm them all by finding certain things that they liked from what they were telling me, and just following on that. And they all ended up saying, "He's such a lovely, charming young man. Oh, he's so nice."
You're stupid.
You blinded them.
Yes.
You're all crazy.
You blinded them.
You're all crazy women.
Pulled out the
I've got a
penis.
similar story.
Yeah, did.
I went to Ghana. Why is this one holding in the line?
Ding, 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 ding.
You lot never heard what he said, did you?
Nobody listens to you.
I'm not gonna repeat it. God,
I'll listen to it. I'll listen back. Did anyone hear it?
Hey, what?
you didn't
No
hear
one
it.
heard it. What? Who said?
Wait, what Jermaine said.
Jermaine.
All right. I went to Ghana with my now wife. We weren't married at the time, and
That's why she did the witchcraft.
I spent a week or so with her family. Now, towards the end of me leaving, I was leaving before. It was a big family, so everybody from Canada, from America, they went to Ghana for a certain event that they had to go to. So I was leaving before them. I had to come back to work, and I left her to deal with the family for the next few days before she came back. So just before I left, I think the day before I left, basically what happened was they sat me down, and her cousins just started grilling me, just like Webb said. And for Stavros, because I got such a big ego, a big head, I got no problem being center of attention. So, and I'm not, you know, I don't feel aways. I'm not shy kind of thing. So I actually enjoyed it. And they were grilling me. So what are you like? What's your job? What's your views on this? How do you do blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I was killing it. And they were all jumping up and dancing. You know, Africans, man, getting all excited. Hey, this guy, you got a good guy. Up until one question came. So, what religion are you? Or what kind of Christian are you? Oh, no, I'm not religious. Dun, dun.
That was it.
Dun, dun.
The whole room fell silent.
Listen. Now, there is one auntie.
Listen, do that again for me, please. Go on, no, let's do that one more time. Let's do that one more time.
Who, me?
Yeah, please.
Can't even get it out.
Yes.
There is one
He
auntie.
did it like Eddie Ray Child.
It's true. You can't.
I got a woman. All right. There's one auntie. Like I said, it was the cousins grilling me. It wasn't the old folks. They were in the back just listening and
Playing dominoes.
giggling to themselves, yeah. One auntie who was quiet the whole week I was there. Meek, quiet, peaceful. Barely spoke to me, just smiled at me.
She was assessing
She
you.
came running from, she's an old woman. Come running from the kitchen to say, oh no, and you were so nice. Past tense, you know, so you were nice. You're not nice anymore because you're not religious. You were so nice in church earlier on. You were singing. I was so impressed with you. How can you not? And I said, Auntie, I'm not religious, fab. That's it. I'm not. What can you do about it? And she accepted it before I left, and that's that. But that is the situation where I always think back, and it's like, wow, religion is so deep that they can say you were nice.
Yeah.
If you're not religious, then
You are past tense.
Yeah, it's like you're not good enough for my niece anymore. But you know, it is what it is. I'm married now. So
Should have told him, innit? Original pirate material.
Yeah, no ease.
Original. Well, to be honest, Mr. Wolf here, I'm surprised that you posted that question.
Why?
Because you know the standard of gentleman that is around you. And you know that the answer will most likely be the same.
You know,
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, well,
You
because
know-
my answer mirrors everybody else. All of our answers are the same.
You know, once upon a time, there was a moment where I think that was it. I phoned one girl's house. This is how you know we're from the old school. I phoned one girl's house, yeah. I was obviously asked to speak to her, and her brother answered the phone. And the brother come off with, no man ain't chatting to my sister, what's wrong with you, blah, 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 blah. And it was the first time that had ever happened to me. And at that point, I was thinking to myself, so maybe, like, you have to be a certain way for parents and all the rest of it. Then I spoke to her, and she was like, nah, it's just my brother being stupid. And at that point, I decided, you know what? Forget it. If you don't like me for who I am, then forget it. I don't care.
Yeah,
And that was it. That was like secondary school. And since then,
I think these parents appreciate you when you just be who you are.
Yeah.
Like my fiance's mum, she always calls me. She's got a name for me. She calls me, my real name, but I'm just gonna call myself Wahala. She calls me Wahala. I'm not doing it. That's what she actually calls me because I've always said I'm not doing something, and she goes, "You always say you don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it."
And that is true.
Yeah. If I say something I'm not doing, I'm not doing it.
the one time a girlfriend's mum grilled me,
one time.
she grilled me while I was in the house, gave me iron face, everything. Like, she barely spoke to me, like grunting and whatever. When I left,
My daughter.
no, not even that. When I left the yard now, I must have spoke to my girlfriend, her daughter, like either later on the same day or the next day. And she was like, my mum relaxed, you know. I said, what do you mean your mum relaxed? But she's like, nah, I know you think that she was bad, but she's been singing your praises since you left. And I was like, why? She goes, I don't know, but it's like you were unfazed by her trying to like draw you out. You were still polite, you were still
you know the
respectful
difference?
and all the rest of it. I was like,
The difference between what you said and what Stavros will say. I'd call my missus and say, your mum liked me.
Sometimes I wonder if some of these mums even like us better than their own children.
I don't have to wonder.
She did.
They do.
She
Yeah.
did.
They do.
I think, boy,
She
I
did.
think you've hit the nail right on the head there, you know, bro.
She did.
You know,
I know. I don't know in the past.
I've had mums try
And
to
that's-
set me up with their daughters.
Yeah, and that's no disrespect to the other siblings, but yeah, man.
No, that's it. I've had mums try to set me up with their daughters. Like the girl's platonically my friend. We've established that we ain't not have that problem, and the mum is there trying to set you up.
Nah, mums seem to like me.
Yeah, but
I like my mum-in-law.
I can 100% co-sign what Simple Simon just said. But bear in mind what you said last week, you know, about you in the face 10 years ago. So maybe they were setting you up to be with their daughters when really they were trying to be with you.
I've had that one as well.
The Cougars.
No,
the Cougars.
Somebody's mum tried to draw you.
Someone's mum said to me, "You're lucky. If I was 10 years younger," I said, "You can't say that. I'm dating your daughter." "Yeah, but it's true though." I'm like,
Yeah.
I had to put my hand on my chest like,
Good grief.
I
Yeah.
do declare.
good grief.
Would you ever bang daughter mother?
Oh my God.
I'm just asking.
Do you know what? This is where I wish one of our other members was here. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, I think you all know who I'm talking about as well. You know what I mean? So large up to, you know.
We ain't gonna mention no
I'm
names.
not answering that
That's
question.
it.
I'm quite happy in my relationship, and I love my mother-in-law. I'm not talking this nonsense.
Okay. All right. Let's move on.
What's the
Then.
question?
Huh? No, go on. Let it move on. Don't. Let's just let it
Let's
on.
move on. Let's move on.
That's it.
All right. Wahala sent a question that was sent in by the public. Well, so somebody sent in this question, and it was about chivalry.
It was about chivalry.
So there's a picture, and the question is based on the picture. So we'll post that on our social media after this episode comes out.
Do you want to describe it?
Yeah, go ahead, Wahala.
Okay, so in the picture is Ed Sheeran again. It is Ed Sheeran, isn't it?
I believe
All right,
so.
so Ed Sheeran and his woman, and you can see him holding some.
Don't worry about it.
You can see him holding a pair of Prada heels.
Is it Prada or Louboutin?
So Louboutins in it. Sorry, that's the red bottoms in it. So he's holding the red bottoms, and you can look at his feet, and they're without shoes. He's wearing socks, and then you look at his woman's feet, and she's wearing his trainers. So basically, what happened was, I believe at the end of the night, her feet were hurting, so he took off her shoes and gave her his shoes to wear.
Don't say when people say stuff like that.
Okay, that's what happened then.
At the end of the night, she's wearing his shoes and he's carrying hers.
Okay, fine. Whatever makes you happy stuff.
There's a big difference between I took your shoes off and I gave you mine, and the woman begged him for. He could have been begging him for hours, and he finally gave up and said he just tossed them on the floor, and she picked them up.
We will never know.
Exactly.
Well,
so
she's
so,
wearing
so
his
you don't
shoes.
assume. You just say, "What? This is what happened."
She's wearing his shoes and he's carrying her shoes. Yeah. All right. Is that good for you?
I just feel that's a woman business.
dark
That's
one?
just to fill in the gaps, man. Fill in the gaps.
One time, Simple Simon was with a girl who was out on like a date or something, and we came out from wherever it was, and it was cold outside, and she was there standing there shivering and that, and the chivalry in me made me take my jacket off and give it to her. No, it was a rave. Took my jacket off. That's when man used to wear suits. Jesus, yes. Anyway, took the suit jacket off.
Are you saying that you've grown out of suits?
No, but I'm saying I used to wear suits raving. I don't rave anymore, innit?
Okay.
So gave her the jacket, and then I realised that I should never have given her the jacket. It was cold as shit that night. Trust me. And I got a cold the next morning.
So you regret.
I don't know.
regret
I don't know
your
why I
actions.
even put that out.
Would you do it again?
Would I what? Give her a jacket again?
If you could go back in time, would you do that again?
Would you do what Ed whatever his shirt?
I wouldn't do what Ed Sheeran.
So you wouldn't give her the shoes?
No, come on, man.
See, I won't give her my shoes either. I'll carry her. I won't give her my shoes.
No woman's wearing my Clarks. Are you mad?
Okay, I can't carry my woman because I'm a weakling.
Well,
Let's
that's a deep thing, you
all
know.
right,
I think every man must be able to carry their woman.
yeah.
Whether she's 15 to 20 stone, you must be able to carry your woman.
Okay.
Nah, fam.
Let me ask you something then. If you couldn't carry your woman,
I can.
If you couldn't,
this is a topic where this is a podcast where we
went
deal
out
with
there to carry my
hypothetical
woman.
questions. We don't deal with what's actually happened a lot of the time. We deal with hypothetical questions.
So you're basically asking God what he would be like as a human being.
He's not good, so no.
I'm just saying the levels.
No. Wahala, if you were in a situation where you couldn't carry your woman and she was requesting your footwear and for you to hold hers, what would you do then? And I'm talking basically, would you do it or not? Don't tell me I'd bring the car to the front and get somebody else to pay somebody else to carry it. What would you allow her to wear your shoes whilst you carry hers and walk barefoot or in your socks outside?
How far is that?
That's a question.
Maybe they're coming out of the club and the car's right outside.
Not right.
No
It can't-
woman
it can't be-
now
It can't be
wear
right
my-
outside. It has to be around the corner.
Yeah, but they're
Me
famous.
say no
innit?
woman now
3 or 4
wear
minute
my clocks a bum.
4-minute walk. So, guys, I want to know what you'll do. And let's make this quick.
Not a Ross.
Well, this is Mr. Wolf here. I co-sign giving jackets and things like that, to help them maintain a bit of warmth.
Them.
Them, for real. But taking off your shoes because they decided to wear footwear that is uncomfortable to them. I'm not into that at
Mr.
all.
Wolf.
Women tend to go
Where
for
it goes for
fashion.
you, brother.
Well, they tend to go for
It's the
for
bra of the
fashion.
Fashion
bra
over
of
style.
Fashion over comfort, innit?
The
You
bra of the
understand?
bottom.
So if they know that they're going to be in a event for 3-4 hours, then they should prepare themselves for that. And
So-
I won't be giving my trainers.
So, you're saying no? Would
Hell
you
no.
rather break up with... So, if the woman was prepared to break up with you?
I will break up with her. No long term.
If a woman
If
told me she's
that
gonna break
is-
up with me
if-
for that, I'll break up with her as well.
If that is the kind of woman that, if that's her mindset, then I don't want to be with that woman. Webs.
I would first say it would be a standard that you bring out your flats when we're going out. But if the case occurred that it didn't happen,
Them ones there.
you're feeling the cold floor with your bare foot.
So you're walking with you're giving her the shoes.
She's not having the shoes.
Yeah,
I salute.
oh, man.
I salute Ed Sheeran's maneuver, but I'm not doing that.
Okay, so Webbs is
My
saying
Adidas,
no.
are you crazy?
Webbs is saying it was Adidas as well. Webbs is saying no.
Adidas.
Exactly.
Mr. Wolf is saying no. I'm gonna go last.
This guy's such a
Let
sweet.
him
boy.
go last.
And I bet you I know what he'll do as well.
No, I don't think I. Anyway, go ahead.
Simple. You want to go or you want me to go?
He already done said.
You go on,
He
go
already
on.
done
No,
said.
go on, go on.
Stavros would. Ooh, let me see. I'm telling her no. Look, let me not fool myself. And this is my actual wife as well. She knows better than to even us. So that's the end of that, really.
Exactly.
But yeah, in that situation, I'm saying no because I feel that as adults we should. If it's just like this is a normal thing, you normally wear heels. After 4 or 5 hours they hurt. This is it's not a one-off thing. Like my wife is not a big heel wearer, so there's a situation where it's like I've made her wear heels before for an event, and the way
I was looking at you, I made her wear heels.
No. A couple of birthdays ago, I took her out and I just said, I'm taking you out pretty woman style. I'm buying your outfit for you.
Don't
and
say
I'm
that,
taking,
brother.
What have I done?
She
now?
was like,
Okay, sorry. But I decided to take her out, buy her outfit. Like she didn't know what was happening, and I booked a restaurant for the night. So I was buying her outfit, and then we're going to the restaurant in the outfit that we bought. So we put her clothes in the bag and blah 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 blah. So I picked heels for her because she doesn't normally wear heels because they hurt her feet. So after a few hours, they were really hurting her feet. If I was in that situation, now me that knows that heels hurt her feet, and I've bought them for her and made you wear them. So yes, that's the maid. I didn't exactly put a knife to her throat, but then yes, in that situation, might actually do that. Yeah, I might actually give it because it's my fault. Then it's me that done it. But if you off your own back decided you're gonna wear heels and do X, Y, Z, then it's a different situation where it's like you have to take responsibility
likely
for
the
your
case.
own actions.
Which is
Yeah, so that's the one we're going in. But simple.
Bad man not in the rate. The he said, the she said, the rate. Not wearing my clocks a bomber clot.
Is that an actual song or is it just something you made up?
The beginning is the actual song.
That's
the last
his
bit
way
is
of
mine.
saying no.
Okay. Wahala.
Mr.
Last?
I do not think I would give her my shoes.
Man's really deliberating though.
Because I'll probably end up giving her my shoes.
That's what I'm saying. You get me?
But I probably don't think I'll give her my shoes. That's personally my opinion. I
I don't
don't.
believe.
Are you sure?
I don't.
I don't think I would give her my shoes. I think I'm a bit like you on this one. Like, if you decided that you want,
Because I'm talking about my actual wife.
Yeah, I'm
not
talking about
talking the hypothetical is there, but
yeah, I'm talking about if she decided to come out with the shoes on after I've told the person, because I'll probably tell her if the shoes hurt you, don't come out with them shoes. And then she came out with them shoes, and she has to walk a couple more whatever to go to the car. Then she's wearing those shoes. That's me. I'll feel very bad about it, but I'll probably make her wear the shoes.
Wait here and I'll go and get the car.
I'll carry her. If that's what I said.
No,
In
all of this,
reality,
we're
I'll
wiping all
carry
of
her.
that out, man. We're wiping all of that out.
I'm just saying, in reality, I'll just carry her. But
Gentlemen, would the customary foot massage when you get home be in place?
I'm always massaging this woman's foot, so yes, probably. I'm a masseuse now. I'm gonna have to do it well.
Mr. Wolf.
Yeah, I'll give it a massage.
You've never done it before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, it's decided.
You know, Mr. Wolf has done a foot massage.
That's what I thought. I sounded
With the
surprised.
essential oils.
Mr. Wolf has a table at home. I'm not sure of it.
No, I don't know.
Where you
about
rest
that,
the
bro.
leg on it. Rest your leg hair, place.
But it wouldn't be something that I would, do with haste.
We'll leave it there.
You get me?
Simple.
I like feet, but I'm not about that life.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
touching
okay.
up the foot
Mm.
and the foot.
You're not a red man. Foot fetish business.
and
Okay.
the foot crack.
Simple Simon.
Next question.
Ricky.
Yeah, man. Foot massage. If that's what she wants, then she gets it. This is the trade-off for making you walk to the car.
Can I just go off one of the things that we spoke about earlier?
Go ahead.
Pretty Woman.
Pretty
Alright. Have any of you man watched Dirty Dancing before?
I have watched Dirty
I
Dancing.
think I did one time. Is that Patrick Swayze?
Yeah, Patrick said. Mr. Wolf?
Roadhouse.
I've seen Roadhouse.
Have you seen it?
I've seen yes, both of the films, Pretty Woman and
Dirty Dancing,
Dirty
yeah.
Dancing.
Have you seen it, Stav?
Stav Ross hasn't seen Dirty Dancing.
Okay. What?
The time of my life.
Alright, so my missus made me watch Dirty Dancing the other day.
Was that the first time?
First time I ever watched Dirty Dancing.
Okay.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Alright. The man that has watched it, is this man not a whore?
Oh, of course, standardly.
See, now, me and my missus was having a back-to-back about this because she's saying he's not a man whore, he's not a prostitute, and I'm saying that he's an Asherwell, yeah? Because he used to take money for sex, as far as I'm concerned, right? Right. In the film, he blatantly said that women used to put money in his pockets and whatever, and he used to bang them, right? And now my missus is telling me I'm ruining her childhood because I made the man into a whore. But I said the man was a whore.
Swazi is the original gigolo.
And I said exactly, and I said that it is the reverse of Pretty Woman. Yeah.
Richard Gere's the original gigolo.
No,
He is.
but this is what I say. It's a bit like Pretty Woman. One rich girl comes to the camp.
Are you just saying the whole?
If you ain't
seen it by now, come on.
It's 1980 something. The film came
It's
out.
even on the
Man's
stage.
talking
now.
about spoilers from 80s movies.
Yeah.
Bro. Let's
So
talk about
the
it.
man comes. So the girl comes. The girl comes into the camp. Basically,
What camp?
there was like a holiday camp.
Is
And
it
he,
like prison camp?
No, it's a
It's
holiday
like
camp.
Butlins.
It's a Nazi
It's like
film. It's a
Butlins.
holiday camp, and the man and the Patrick Swayze is a
Rent boy.
Is a dancer. Yeah, he's a dancer in the holiday camp. He teaches them how to dance. Yeah.
All right.
So she comes in. She takes a liking to him. Right. Some girl ends up getting pregnant. Right. And how the girl gets to get a bit more into Patrick Swayze is by paying for the other girl's abortion, who is meant to be his brethren.
Oh my god.
You don't remember this?
No.
So then
I've
after
seen
she
it
does
about
that
twice,
now,
I can't even remember.
yeah, the dad, she begs the dad for the money.
So hold on. This
terrible.
is not a Nollywood film.
No.
Okay.
So she pays the dad for the money. She pays the dad for the money so they can do a back. What do they call it? Back something abortion.
Backstreet.
Backstreet abortion. And in the end, the girl gets hurt, and the dad finds out, and
That's where the name Backstreet Boys came from, by the way. All members of the Backstreet Boys had a woman that had a Backstreet abortion.
No.
Seriously.
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm only joking. I'm thinking random, boy. Bye.
But I'll put that rumor out there.
There's tube dumpster baby.
Oh, yeah. So basically, then because the girl was pregnant, she was meant to do a show with the Patrick Swayze, and then the girl steps in, and then they fall in love, and he bangs her bare times, right? But he's a whore, and I was trying to tell my missus the man's a whore, and she got really upset about it, and I'm trying to figure out why all women like this film and.
And don't like Star Wars.
I know, what's the other one? And Pretty Woman. When it's both of them about horse. It's like they're their favourite films.
No.
The most romantic films they've ever seen is about horse.
Yeah, the reason why they love it so much is because, from my experience, one of the things that's really big with women is
It's the fairy tale.
not
No, it's the
judgment.
fairy
No
tale.
judgment. So these films, at their core, are about people who are in society normally considered to be despicable because of their nature. And they're not being judged. Somebody's looking at them, seeing them for the person that they are, not looking at what it is that they do, and they're treating them like a person.
George
and women,
Costanza
and women-
judged the whore.
and,
Yeah, he did.
and women like just no judgment thing. That's what it is.
Well, but
Who's
I was
George
so
Costanza.
Cool Sanders the one from Seinfeld,
Seinfeld.
but he was also in Pretty Woman, and
Yes,
he also tried to give her the money.
to draw her
He tried to give her the money to give her the old slip of the
yeah.
vagina.
Seinfeld is one of the greatest
It is one of the
sitcoms
greatest.
of all time.
It is
But
one of the-
I co-sign what Simple Simon says. 100%. It is about the fact that women
Hashtag
don't
no
like-
judgment.
No judgment. Yeah, it is. I mean, those two films are nice love stories. The
What's
end
nice about it?
for the women, them they like the final scenes of love and happiness.
It's the original
But
Captain
it's-
Saber whole story.
Yeah, but the deeper meaning
Pretty Woman is.
of the film is
And
The
the
no
reverse
judgment.
is Dirty Dancing.
the no judgment thing.
The
Trust
man
me.
jumped off the stage for no good reason. Just flew himself off the
With his
stage.
shirt open to his navel.
So is it a good film though? Dirty Dancing.
I
alright.
believe it's not
It's
a
alright.
good film. I think it's all right.
For its time, it was probably a good film.
Maybe
big,
this, the
very
acting is
big
not
for
even
its
that
time.
good in it. It's not as good as Grease, or as it's not as good as Footloose.
It was very big in its time. Very big, and it's a classic now.
But it's about whores. I
and-
want people
and-
to understand it's about whores. All you women that I was claiming this film is about a man whore.
Because basically, all those dancers in the camp, they are all sexing everybody else.
Exactly. And how old is baby?
Baby's like 15.
She can't be 15.
Nah, she went 50, but she's like.
But they're calling her baby.
Yeah.
Well, her parents.
She's
yeah,
a teenager.
Yeah, call her. This is what my missus told me
Okay, now.
that the fact that and it's probably true. And it's probably true because the people are like that. They called her baby, and then at the end they started calling her by her name. So the whole film was meant to be showing her going from a child to a young woman by getting banged by a man whore.
You know, there's so many deep things in these films that go over your head unless you're fully analyzing it. So something like that was probably the case.
Yes.
Stay woke.
I think it probably was that, but I just don't understand why they had to have the man whore
Stay
and why
woke.
they have to have the woman have the abortion and the girl pay for it. Like why, who decided that story?
Stay woke.
So women, because this is Wahala's view that you all love Pretty Woman and Dirty Dancing. Please let us know at ESN Podcast if that is the case. If you feel you love this film, and if you do love these films, do you count yourself as a whore?
What? That's so random, bro. That is so random.
Stay woke.
And do you love whores? Do you love man whores?
I like horse.
You like hoes?
Yeah.
I think they're very, very interesting people.
It's the oldest profession, apparently. That's what they say.
All right, last question, guys. Jealous women. Have you ever had one? How would you? Did you say Ashema?
He did.
What's that got to do with it?
Jealous hoes.
Jealous hoes, man.
I wonder if everybody even knows what Asher is.
It's a hoe.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
No, it's not a hoe. It's a prostitute.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
What's the difference?
Yeah, I think the whole kind of
Hoes is a description of a type of behavior, but it doesn't has to be a profession. Whereas prostitution is a profession.
What's the whole behavior?
Like whole behavior as well.
And what has Simple Simon been doing?
Hoish behavior. You've used that
Hoish
before.
behavior would be to suggest, like, say for example, if somebody has had many sexual partners over a short period of time.
So it's just the lack of money.
Money transactions. That
Well,
makes a
yeah,
difference.
yeah, exactly. The money transaction makes a difference.
So you're a hoe if you're not getting paid for it.
Well, if you're a hoe if you're
Yes.
you're a hoe if you're doing it for the culture.
If you're promiscuous,
What about if you're doing it for the religion?
Is there religious hoes?
There are.
Nah, it's for the culture.
Okay.
I'm sticking to that.
listen, what them Scientologists do, that's their business. Don't worry about them. So, and can we just establish that hoes
God made me do it.
don't mean it's strictly women. Men can be hoes too, because I don't know.
No, on this show, yeah, the term hoe is universal. It isn't gender specific.
Man whore.
That needs to be understood.
Familiar with the terminology.
Yeah,
Slack for life.
because sometimes you say the word hoe and people just get like very defensive. Some women get very defensive. Like, you can't just say that about women, and it's like, I ain't just saying that about women.
It's only women, damn it.
Mr. Wolf is. I don't know what's
You're right,
wrong.
hold on. I used to be a hoe before I was born again.
Me, I don't want no
Are you
trouble.
born again hoe?
I don't want the
Twice.
women to write their postcards
All right, so
to send it to us.
postcard, you know,
You get
this
me?
man is showing his age. It's
The
all
blue,
right.
with the blue Peter badge, boy.
It's cool.
Chase.
Blue
Moses.
Peter badge.
He's got a blue Peter badge when it wasn't blue.
Yes.
Bruh. Anyway, what was the question?
Jealous girlfriends.
There's a video going around. If you put in the hashtag footbay, you will
Footbay.
find it, because there are many bays now.
Called foot bay.
It's footbay.
Everything is a bay. Who made the word bay in the first
There's
place?
4 bays this year so far. So there's,
Turtle, foot, and hurt.
no, well, there's Salt Bay, which everyone knows.
So bad.
We should all know this man now.
Gangster.
There was Hurt Bay, Foot Bay,
Why
And
you sucking your teeth? You was an advocate for her.
yeah,
Bay.
you're the one that brought
Hurt
Bay to the table.
Yeah.
And the last one is Stranded Bay.
Stranded Bay. Oh, yeah.
Which one is Stranded, bro?
Okay, this is a long story, bruv. You know, do you want to get into it?
No.
Tell me, because I haven't even heard the story.
All right, so this is the story. So a girl meets a guy. I think it might have been online or something like that. For about a month, they've been chatting. She lives in another area, right? Another country or something. And she decides she wants to go and visit him. So she goes and visit him, and she goes with no money. She gets there. She stays for a while.
First mistake. Go on.
She stays for a while, and then she says to him, "I can't go back because I haven't got nothing to go back to." Like, I think even her flat was. She had no money to the point where she lost her flat, everything. Yeah. So she said, she's like, "Can I stay here with you because going back I have nothing there?" And he says, "No."
You go.
So, yeah, you go. No, sorry. She had a return ticket. She purposely didn't go to the airport on her return ticket because she thought that the man would let her stay, so she didn't have to go back to where she was. Wow, this man took it to the most sexual way of saying something to it. But anyway, carry on. But yeah, so she purposely missed it and then thought that she was going to be able to stay with the man. And then she said to him, Mister, can I stay with you? He said no and kicked her out. And apparently when she called him later, he had the next woman in there already and he hugged.
Hell no.
Stranded.
All I can say to that
Stranded
is, bad man, no, he not the rate, the he said, the she said, the rate.
Was there something about her being, so she was stranded because she was in the airport or something?
Yeah, because she couldn't get home because she had no plane ticket. She had no money for a plane ticket. And she's
Serves
stranded in
her
there.
bloody right.
She had no way to
Stupid
live.
woman.
What does Stranded Bay have to do with jealous women?
He's got nothing, but because he was talking about all the bays.
Ah, the
and
bays,
all
okay.
No,
Yeah.
Foot Bay is to do with the jealous woman, apparently. So Foot Bay is a very short video where a woman, apparently there's an auction or something going on, where a woman walks up to a man. She's on like a runway kind of thing. She walks up to a man, and the woman sitting beside the man sticks her foot up and denies access for this woman that's standing.
Kicks her in her
she-
pom pom.
I'm sorry. It's Webbs here. Can we just address how stupid is this girl she basically stranded herself.
You're going back
Thinking-
to Stranded
No,
Bay.
because it proper confused me. How stupid are you?
Obviously, very, innit?
That's a nonsense. Does her parents not bring her up correctly?
Who raised you?
I don't know.
Who raised you?
I think there is a privilege that goes on, especially if you're a good
Sure,
looking
boy.
woman,
I have no idea.
where sometimes you feel maybe you could get away with certain things
You're
because
a damn fool.
sometimes, and the thing is, if you went there and you had a return ticket, but she thought clearly while she was there, she was having a good enough time that this dude is gonna allow it because we're enjoying ourselves and whatever. So she thought, I'm gonna get what I
The
want.
thing that makes me laugh is that if it was a reverse and it was the woman whose house it was and the man went there, the man would still be in the house right now. The woman would kick him out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but that's because a woman doesn't want her sexual partner numbers to go up. So
I don't think it's that. I just think
in-house
that,
penis is alright.
I think that women have more compassion for,
Yeah,
for
they do,
men
they do,
than
they do.
men have for women.
They do. I'm just being,
I think it'll still be.
Facetious.
I think it'll still be there now.
I'm just being.
But let's get back to the woman kicking that woman in a pom pom.
Anyway, so basically just jealousy. Have you had a jealous woman before? How do you deal with jealous women? Is it something that you might find attractive? Some men like their woman to be very, let's say possessive even, like go to that level.
Simple Simon cannot
Abide?
Yeah, I can't. And the reason why I can't abide it is not because of anything other than my personality is such that I will abuse this situation. If I know somebody's possessive or jealous or what, I will abuse it. Like when I say abuse it, I don't even mean that I'm not actually doing anything, but winding the person up will give me such great pleasure. I don't know why.
So you'll do it on purpose?
I would do it on purpose. And so that's why I can't be with somebody who's jealous or whatever. Because I would say things and insinuate things just to wind them up.
Jealousy.
So your phone would ring. It's one of us, but I'll just go to the other room to take this call.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Hashtag Team Petty.
I don't know why that please.
Hashtag Team Petty. I don't know why, but I would definitely I'd be about that.
I'm next to her now.
Yeah. Yes.
What do you mean you can't do that to me?
Turn the phone over and then who was that? Don't worry about it.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Just to watch her while out, I might even film it. Why not?
That's bad.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't be with that. type
You
of
wouldn't do
woman.
that though, Simple. Really.
No, seriously.
He does it. He will
Sim,
do it.
I would do it.
He would do
I
it.
would do it.
Are you that bad, man?
No, it's not even bad, man. I don't know where it is. There's something about there's something about that dynamic that for some reason I find it massively entertaining.
He likes to push boundaries. Simple, you know.
It's simple.
You play on the insecurity.
Yeah, you're my boy, but that's a bit of a
It's Schadenfreude. It's actual Schadenfreude.
It's a bit of a feminine kind of thing, though.
It's
really.
Schadenfreude,
Let's
bro.
be real.
But stuff that sounds. Like
He
something
just
you
said,
would do.
"Girl, bye." So I don't know what's on Simple's mind these days.
If there's a guy that actually likes the idea that their partner, woman, wife, or whoever is jealous
Or possessive.
or possessive, I think that shows a kind of weakness in them.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? Because maybe their ego needs stroking all the time, and
Instead of their penis.
Yeah, and they need to feel that sense of want. You understand? They need to feel that sense of being needed.
Those
and
people
wanted.
didn't breastfeed for long enough.
I just don't
Maybe
understand. Like, what? For me, anybody that wants a jealous woman wants noise. I don't understand any man that wants noise.
I even bought noise cancelling headphones so I don't have to deal with noise.
I just can't deal with noise. Like I cannot. Like I go out of my way to try and find as many ways as I can to not have any noise come my way. Having a jealous woman will just make that 20 times worse. I don't feel I could back it. I don't feel I could back with jealousy. Not in that level. I don't back other things. But jealous women, I just can't back.
Whips?
I've encountered it once. I've got no time for it.
What happened?
This was in the days when I used to DJ in the nightclubs. I foolishly brought a then female that I was seeing. She got so jealous to the point that women kept coming up and just asking for music, not even trying to get with me, that she went and danced with a man, and the man got too grabby, was watching me to see if I can get the attention, came back into the booth upset and all mopey. I said, "What's wrong?" She goes, "Oh, that man was troubling me." I stopped the track, went out of the booth to confront the man. Then I realised, this is your own fault. Why am I doing this? You're making me lose money. Forget you. Forget you.
Can I ask you a question?
Is that the theme of today's show? Just forget you, chicks.
Forget you.
Can I ask you a question? Do I know that female?
Yes, you do.
Oh no. We'd have to take this one off the show. But yeah, I
Sorry. Too loud.
I don't think I've had this. I don't think I've had this drama before with all of this. I don't.
It's a complete nonsense, though.
There was a time when a lot of women were on man, innit? But even then, when a lot of women were on man, I still wasn't having this type of drama. Like my missus will see. Like,
Is this in your slimmer days?
Nah, I was still fat them
Bad
times.
man,
as well.
bad man.
Yeah, I was still fat them times. The stomach was still full of fat.
Actually,
Mr. Wolf, you can't.
Actually, do you remember that morning when we was in the bagel shop
No.
and someone and someone turned up unannounced?
Who?
Was Massive and Crew there?
Yeah, we were all there.
I think I remember.
Do you
this
remember
thing.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She was. I didn't realize that. Yeah, she was a jealous one. But
I have no idea what you man are talking about.
Was I there?
You were there.
I think Massive and Crew were there.
How long ago?
This will be an off-the-show discussion.
I think I might remember this.
Yeah.
I don't remember specifically what
4
happened.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Was
And
in
it is
the bagel
Turner.
shop
Yeah, that's Turner.
in
Dawson,
Dawson.
Mr.
I didn't know
Bagels.
and they knew you was there.
They knew I was gonna be there, but I didn't know that they were coming there.
What they wanted to spy.
Yeah.
So is that what you bring out in women? Simples.
Who, me?
Yeah, you bring out Detective Gadget.
Yes.
I think a lot
I
of
don't know why though.
I think a lot of women will probably have that problem
Because
with
they
Simple.
know that there's women that are chasing Simple. It's as simple as that. Why are you
Yeah.
trying to
I don't
be
know why we're
humble,
going
man?
out. We're doing it like we don't know about this type of thing.
Mr.
That was
Simple
back
Simon
then. Though.
here
That was back then. Though.
had women from all angles coming at him. You understand?
That was back
Like
then.
he's a pool table, you know.
That's what I mean. You know, he was knocking them back and putting them back in the hole. Literally.
No, no, I wasn't that bad.
Damn it. Mr. Wolf, you can't tell me that you haven't had a jealous partner before. You with your silky tones.
My tones ain't as good as Simple Simon.
And your shiny head.
Apparently nobody's
Oh,
tones
you
are.
shirking them now? Huh?
Yeah, man, they're not as good as Simple Simon.
Stop stroking each other's chest.
Got this one. With your hairy chest. I've had a couple.
And how did it go?
Yeah, how
down?
do you deal with that, man? This is what we're talking about. Jealous women, come on now, come on.
I don't know.
They bother you?
Not really. Not really, no. I think I was young during those times, so I didn't really know how to deal with it or what was going on, you know. I think maybe during my younger years, I didn't realise how much of a somebody that I was.
Stud. Kim, a stud. No, you wanted to say it. You wanted to say, I stood.
Stud.
I stood.
Nah, you know.
Listen, what you should test your woman is ask her when you link up, guys. If you link a woman and you're over age, if you're over 30, and she asks what cologne you're wearing, and you say stud, and she doesn't know what you're talking about, she's too young for you, fam.
Stud, you know.
Stud.
No, I don't know. I think with the jealous woman thing, I don't think I could back it, man.
So, Mr. Wolf, you're saying that the issues and the noise that Wahala's talking about, it didn't bother you really at the time?
It was kind of in the ear and out the other.
Okay, so you just didn't care about the women then, basically.
I did, but
You were young.
it was a minor, innit?
Okay, Stavros has never had a jealous woman. I've been lucky like that. I've never had a jealous woman.
So the one that tried to stab you wasn't jealous?
No, she was crazy. It's two different things. No, she was mad, man. She was mad.
If you see the look on Wahala's face, like,
What's she jealous about?
I don't know. Somebody tried to stab you. I'm assuming
that
you're
you're
jealous
living.
about something.
That you're living.
She's jealous of your heart.
No.
The breath that you are taking.
She was just mad. At the time, I wasn't. No girls was on my case, anyways. At the time, so that wasn't an issue. It's after her, girls was on my case. So.
They've seen you been through it. They've seen you
I
been
don't
through
know,
the
man.
struggle as them. The same struggle as them. Anime.
No, it's just you got to a stage in life where I don't know what something changed, but anyways,
River deep, mountain high.
rolling on a river.
When I was just a little girl, I had a rag doll.
come on, that anime. Come on.
Does somebody want to explain the joke?
Anime.
No.
Anime. Bullock.
Can you explain the joke?
Carol stuff.
All right, it's a private joke apparently. So
Okay, listen to season 1.
they can listen to season 1. The story is in there, and it's an entertaining story for everybody but me. So
Do you remember what episode it was?
I don't remember the episode number. No, maybe we'll tweet it if I get it. So I'm just gonna give you a quick story before we go. Stavros had a woman after the woman that tried to stab me, and she was not jealous at all. Had no issues, no problems, no whatever. Now she was a bit younger than me, and let's say a bit less. I was her first boyfriend, so she was a bit immature in terms of relationships. So there was a time where she had a close knit bunch of friends. Like it was like a TV show. There was 20, 30 of them, and they were all close. Up to now, still many years later, they're still close. So she was going out with them, and they were dancers. A lot of them is dancers, anyways. And just in passing, I don't know why I asked this question. Silly question. Yeah, men, you don't really need to answer this question. But I asked, "You gonna be dancing with these guys?" And she's like, "Yeah, of course." So I said, "Okay, but you're gonna be dancing. You know, that's maybe your friends. You know, whatever. You won't be dancing with men in the club." She's like, "Yeah." I said, "Men you just meet in the club." She said, "Yeah." Yes. Can you imagine? It's like a Nollywood film. So I was like, so what happened as just a passing nonsense question turned into, so hold on, you're saying as my girlfriend, you are my girlfriend. Yeah, of course. You're gonna, when you go party, you're gonna dance with other men. She's like, yeah, it's innocent. I'm not doing anything. I said, do you hear what you're saying? She's like, yeah. What do you mean? Don't be jealous. I'm just having fun. That's what you got to do. You dance, innit? If another man wants to dance with me, then I'll dance, and then that's it. I'll stop dancing and I'll come home to you at the end of the night.
She watched Dirty Dancing.
Maybe. So this conversation continued for 10, 15 minutes, whatever. And then Stavros has got bored of it, and I said, you know what then, all right, next time I go raving, I'm going to dance with a girl. And she said, what? I said, yeah, okay, if you're going to dance with men, and I can't stop you, because, you know, I'm not going to hit you, I'm not going to toss you out the window, you're going to do it, that's fine. I'm going to do it too. She
Hashtag Team Petty.
Hashtag Team Petty. So she said, what? So you're going to dance with girls? I said, yeah. She literally did this. Her eyes looked up like there was a thought bubble at the top of her head, like she was imagining it. And she said, I'm not going to dance with any dudes. I'm not going to do it. I get it. And that was when I realized that some people cannot understand the situation unless they put themselves in. They cannot empathize. They can't look at you and see your situation and for it to mean anything to them. They have to be in that situation first before it means anything. So she didn't get that I wouldn't like her dancing with a man until she thought of me dancing with a girl, and then it made sense to her. It's not like she couldn't put two and two together beforehand.
And the moral of the story is, do not date a Trini or Bayesian, because when it comes to the soul raves and all of that,
Oh my God.
my God, You
Yeah.
had better forget that one. Because they will dance and wine, and they will wine and go down.
No, I went out with a St. Lucian woman, and they're very much about this carnival life. as well.
Saint Lucia, Belgium.
She danced with other people. I weren't so bothered
But
about
you didn't
that.
care.
No, I weren't so bothered about that.
But he did.
Nah, bruv.
I don't want my woman dancing with another
Nah,
man.
my woman don't need to dance.
Is that petty? Is that petty? But,
She
like,
should-
that's
she should
logic
dance with her
with-
drink.
Is that petty?
She's dancing with her own drink.
I think so.
I don't even want to dance with her friend.
So Simple Simon says,
The thing about
pick
it,
that handbag up.
the thing about it, Stav. Yeah, this is the smasher.
Go Simple Simon.
I'm saying to you that I think it's team pay. Yeah, but at the same time,
Team
I
votes.
can
Hashtag
team pay.
Yes.
But I'm actually gonna say that I fully understand why you wouldn't do it, and this is for the simple reason why the same girl that I'm talking about,
Speak on it for the culture.
yeah, the same woman that I'm speaking about,
Yes.
we met and started going out from one dance,
Oh, I've done that.
one dance.
Drake
So-
stuff.
Yeah, so I can understand totally why you wouldn't want a next man to dance with your woman or
I
whatever.
don't want Nick man to touch my woman.
It's not that, it's not because if there's another man out there who's got game or she's attracted to or whatever it is, that means that she's gonna go with him. Then go with him. I don't fight over no woman. If you want him, then go with him. I'm not fighting over you. So that is not the case. My case is you don't put yourself in that situation in the first place. So it's not about I'm scared or there being another man or there's an issue if there's another man that you might want more than me. I'm saying you don't look for another man. That's it. You're with me. If another man pops up, then they're cool. But don't look for it.
I don't
And
even like
dance with another man is looking for it.
I don't even like it when my woman's in church, and you know what, in church when they say peace be unto God or whatever, and everybody shakes their hand. I don't like her shaking next man's hand in the church.
Flip it there.
I don't want her to touch
That's
next man.
really bad.
What is touch the next man for? When I'm here,
can
me,
I-
my
can-
majestic self and fatness. That
Can I
comes
just
from-
echo it one more time?
What's that?
One dance.
Jeez, I saw the dance as well.
Simple. Was the dance the dollar wine?
Yeah, the dollar line was in there as well. It was
Is it
in
now?
there. It was blatant. That actually played.
That day,
Is it now?
that day, Simple was
you give her a
finished.
change?
I believe you had drunk champagne that day.
Obviously.
He had drunk champagne that day.
Obviously.
Let's hold it there. And next week, maybe we'll talk about some old legendary rave stories, Slagfest style.
Oh my god.
We got some stories. Old men sitting around campfire talking about, I remember the days that we did this and this in our silk shirts.
Remember my 19th birthday?
Oh, let's not start. Yeah, all right. Next week. Yes.
So, all right, we're going to say our goodbyes and go. So, let's start with the person standing up. Web slinger.
Sit back down, boy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another lovely, wonderful show. As you know, from Sunrise is the actor, Sunset, DJ Webslinger, all on the social medias. Thank you.
Simple.
Yeah, man.
It's
I listen to people's brothers.
It's the way he did the passive voice. That's what just made me laugh. Simple Simon FB on
He
Twitter.
said, like a Honda.
Simple Simon FB on Twitter. Yeah, I'm about that. I think I touch it at least once a day, except for the weekend, maybe not. But at me and all the rest of it. Have a good week. And remember, bad man, he not the rated it. He said the she said the rated it.
Wahala.
Wahala's in the building. He's about to leave the building. I'm on Twitter at Big Wahala. Catch us on Instagram at Big Wahala. Enjoy your week, people. Blessings be on to you.
Mr. Wolf.
Yes. It's Yemi online Twitter.
Go on. Insta.
Yemi's Insta on Insta. I got it right for once, and yeah, large up everybody, man. You know what?
And on Facebook, you'll find him at Jermaine.
No,
he's
I ain't
lucky,
Jermaine.
ain't he?
He's
He's
Jermaine.
lucky.
I'm Jermaine.
He's lucky, old man.
I was listening to Black Moon's album.
Is he?
Yeah, these people don't know about Black Moon.
Of course we know about Black Moon.
Fuck social.
We're talking about the 5 foot assassin. Come on, bruv. This was not as haggard as you. Doesn't mean we don't know.
Black Moon, and yeah, for those that
The fear
ain't
of
listened to
MC stuff.
Stormzy's album, have a listen because it's
Sorry?
bad.
Which one are you listening to?
I can't even remember.
Okay.
How many tracks is on Stormzy's album?
I don't know, about 17.
Jesus, it's like that's an old school album.
No, I don't know about 17. He might be about 15, 16.
That's an old school album.
It's a decent amount of tracks.
Good double figures.
Yeah, it's a proper amount.
It's not an EP.
All right.
Long play.
I'm Stav Ross Boss. Catch me at Stav Ross Boss on all your social media. So that's Friendstar and MySpace and Black Chat. I'm there. Catch me in it.
Black Chat.
Anime. And Friendstar. Yeah, and MySpace, man. I'm there. Anime. You have to listen to an old episode to understand what these guys are talking about. And I think you'd appreciate it if you did. So
Roadhouse.
catch ESN. Eloquently saying nothing.
Come on, he's doing the plug.
At ESN Podcast everywhere, except for Facebook, where you'll catch us at facebook.com/ESN Podcasts
With an S.
with an S.
I mean, just say plural.
Taste the cake, Anime.
It's not plural.
Taste the cake.
Don't worry, this dude's English.
With an S.
Yes, with an S doesn't.
But you don't say S though, do you? You don't say S properly.
That's why I say with an S at the end, because I have a lisp,
S.
so I don't say it very well.
I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Eat the cake,
I have a
Anime.
list.
Eat the cake.
I try
Cake
hard.
anime.
Eat the
Say sugar.
You guys won't let me finish.
You
Yeah.
eat the cake.
Eat the
Anime.
cake, anime.
You know, let's just go. Let's just go. Peace, people. Peace.
And remember, if you ain't saying nothing, say it well.
Flag for life.
That's right.
What I'm gonna say on the podcast is, if somebody says
Butcher.
or whoever, what the hell? The leg, the breast, the thigh, chicken post.
What the milk kid are you talking about?
Would you eat the chicken post?
The slaves didn't use it.
He said the slaves.
That's what I'm saying. You should have said that.